What's up everyone, we're Tippy Trips and today we're going to be talking about all of our flooring. So it was a lot harder, a lot longer, a lot more challenging than we had expected, along with everything else on the bus. But we just wanted to share with you guys our success and what we did with our flooring. It's been a trip. The floor is completely nailed down, screws are stripping left and right. We've bought now 2 angle grinders, both of which have been missing pieces. Super excited to get the floors down. Feels like, wow, this is it. It's starting to feel like home. Hi there, we are Danny and David Tippett with Tippy Trips.
We got married in August 2017, graduated from Regent University together in May 2018,
and now we are ready for our next adventure together.
Skoolie Life!
We will be converting our school bus into a tiny house on wheels and traveling the country full-time.
We are proving there's more to life than making money and buying things by focusing on what is truly important to us, serving others and trusting God.
We want to take you along with us, so subscribe to follow our journey. So first thing we had to do was rip up the old flooring. That was exceptionally difficult because the old flooring was nailed, like it felt like every 6 inches. We had several people in here with crowbars, we're going at it. Anyhow.
Alright, on 3. Right. 1, 2, 3.
Put the nails underneath as well. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Maybe just let it down. Right.
Like, why is this so hard?
Because it's all nailed to the floor. I want it nailed.
Harder than we thought, huh?
Everything is. After we did that, we stripped the floor of all the rust. For that, we used a metal brush attachment on an angle grinder essentially, and then we just went ham on the ground to get off all that big chunky rust. Then we use rust converter and primer. So we lay that all over the floor. That turns all of the rust into this thick black primed thing and essentially seals the floor. Alright, so we just sealed the floor off with our rust converter and primer. So we did the entire floor to make sure that that's all sealed up and ready to go. Then we went and took a little bit of caulking and we just hit all of the little holes on the floor. Now what we're doing is we're laying out the floor joists. So we're doing 16 inches on center, we're doing them laying the boards horizontally, and then we're going to be putting some plywood overneath. And that's pretty much it. We're using 1/2-inch plywood, not using OSB because that absorbs moisture if we have some like humidity or something like that.
Alright. I would suggest maybe do 1, 2, and then a third in the center.
Okay, yeah.
If you do 3 along the way, then with liquid nails, so that way...
Yeah, that way you fight a bit of the...
You'd still have the flex, I think, but it would also secure it enough.
So it's starting to feel real. We are putting the floor down. We're just laying it out right now. We're using some liquid nail and self-tapping screws to hold it down. So a lot of people have been concerned with not putting holes in the floor of their bus, and I'm just not concerned with that, so okay. We use 2x4s every 20 inches or so, and then we use 2x2s to lay out the edges and down the center. Okay. Well, I was thinking about not using supports along the walls, but now I'm feeling like that's a really bad idea because we're going to have a lot of furniture around, so I'm probably going to go and cut supports for the wall, which is going to take some time, which is kind of annoying, but you got to do what you got to do. There we go. Perfect. Got this. Did it work? It felt like it, but I can't. It doesn't. Oh, that's pretty tight. And then once we did that, we laid in hard foam insulation, and we used a little bit of spray foam around the edges to give that a nice seal. Alright, then after we framed all the floor, we laid all the square insulation, we used spray foam around the edges. After we did all of that, we then went and put plywood on top. We went with 1/2-inch plywood because we felt like that would give us a pretty good seal on things. Then after we did the 1/2-inch plywood, we went and screwed right into that plywood. Also, I forgot to mention, we used 1.5-inch self-tapping screws to get the wood into the floor. We drilled little pockets first, and then we pre-drilled the holes. That allowed us to be able to tap into the floors and get it really solidly in there. We are screwing down the floor today. We are not pre-tapping any holes. We're using number 8 wood screws, 1 inch long, and we have about 1/2-inch plywood. So, super excited to get the floors down. Feels like, wow, this is it. And over here, my headspace is getting encroached upon. Next, we're gonna go ahead and roll on vinyl. We're not doing that just yet though, because we really want to get all the spray foam up here. We don't want to ruin our nice brand new vinyl flooring with spray foam. And also that allows us to put some things in place, so hopefully we won't have to use as much flooring. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our videos. If you liked it, please click the like button below, and that just lets us know that we're doing something good.
And to follow our journey and make sure that you don't miss out on any of our videos, go ahead and click up here on this button, and you will not miss out on anything.
Thanks again.